I can't fucking believe it. It's beautiful. Kirin Lager beer, 30%. This is tongue. Wow. It's everyone waiting for someone else to talk. Hi Shrek, how you doing? Harry also used to be my name, my nickname. Right. I went into Liquor Mountain today. I couldn't believe it. They got this beer and Kirin Ichiban 30% off. Not even out of date. Mr. Methane is on my feed. James. You've been a good boy, James. Liquorman, Sam Bickey. Good to stay that way. Good boy. Couldn't believe it. You lost any weight? I'm just under 109 kilos. Did you get your from Uber? Now what you want to do is put yourself in the head and up your brain grows. Might be very slow for the beginner. We know that, James. How is your little daughter? Is there English coming on? Oh, that's good. Tori Kizoku. It's still only 300 yen, but it fucking tastes a bit strange. Have you got Netflix? I could do a night job. Yeah, I'm watching lots and lots of fucking Grey's Academy. Yeah, the kids programs will drive you fucking mental. When your daughter's watching Peppa Pig, just wank off behind her. I haven't watched second series yet, but I've watched first series. I haven't seen it yet. I think Ricky Gervais is a very funny guy. Don't get me wrong. But his live broadcasts need to be fucking... leave a lot to be desired. Oh, fuck, man, that was great. I thought I wasn't going to drink beer because I'm always up the night fucking pissing. What did you think of Victor's live broadcast? I saw you were mentioning something on there. You made a funny joke, didn't you? Just say what I always say. Racism is racism is very natural. You see all these people going about racism, but you don't see them having fucking... they're not best mates with a taxi driver or a fucking labourer. All these fucking lovies. But definitely in America, when they and in England and other countries too, when coppers just discriminate and fucking bully and kill and murder fucking innocent people. So what do you call it? Like when Victor, when he'll only talk to posh or middle class people or educated people. What's that? Isn't that a form of racism? You ever notice they always talk about racism, this and you can't say this about that person, it's wrong, or you're demeaning them, but everyone seems like fucking kind of someone that isn't educated or hasn't been to university. My cousin's son or grandson, he was jailed. He went. They took him to Australia. Then after 7 years, he decided he wanted to come back, and then he punched a copper and got jailed. Martin Luther King did. Was there a photograph with it? Hey, that fucking tongue's all right. I think Victor's watching. It's all gone quiet. So my karate mate, he gave me this the other week. Like dragging through fucking... Then a week later, this woman comes into the house. Where's that bottle? I've got to get a mini fridge for upstairs.
一応、アドアプリっていうのはいろんな案件が取れるので、その中の一部として今見てもらう感じ。
Oh, I thought this was that girl from Grey's Anatomy. Do you get anybody, James, do you get any cunt on your site saying, do you want to be friends after they've made a comment? Who else is hiding in these comments here? I'm not going to talk about you, unless it's Victor. I think it's Ed Denoy. I think Ed's there. Yeah, they just can't think of anything fucking funny to say, they're useless cunts. They call them millennials. I've heard. So how long can you go on the sick for then, with that company? No, they're all over the place. They will be soon because no one can fucking sell them. Till October, when you get full pay. Tell the Ed was fucking lurking. All right, Ed. Oh, that could be the number 7 though. That's all right, isn't it? They're all over, mate. Just go out into the go out North Nagoya. Well, you can't. You've got a kid now, haven't you? So, Ed, here's a spanner. He's got a face like a bag of spanners. I was fucking about one day with fucking about one day. I didn't know what was happening, and so indirectly I made Ed and Geek their what do you call them? They're the site managers. So if they see something a bit dodgy, they ban them. Hey James, I got a good, a very good sponsor on this site. His name is Dashcam, and he's given me about fucking, I don't know, 300 months or so. Geek, who's also he also sent me some money. He's a good lad. And if I don't win on the fucking lottery tonight, I've got to store. What do you want off there? There's a fucking old thing on here. Dashcam. He's from Kazakhstan, I think, and he lives in Australia. Speaks about 5 languages. This is one of my first serious girlfriend when she was 18. Birthday today. I don't care if he's a Russian spy, as long as he's sending me money. He's a good fucking Russian spy. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, someone saying, "What they do? They want to do what every other fucker does. They want to fire them, fire every fucking one of them, and then bring them back on a new contract. And the main fucking one is no fucking paid overtime, you fucking cunts, and also fucking drug tests. I'm sure that there must be a lot of Americans who would recognise that these cunts are on fucking drugs. I wouldn't know because I'm like it myself, but I don't take drugs. But these cunts, you know, Americans must recognise that. There should be drug tests, without a doubt. Also, not only that, there should be fucking... what other tests should there be, geek? Truth tests. They should be given fucking truth tests. Because they're lying bastards. Did you see those two old Did you see the two old blokes that they fucking shoved down? They're about 70 years old. One fella fucking cracked his head open and the other one fell forward, so he was lucky. IQ test, there you go. Did I tell you, Tom, like I could have been, I went to join the police when I was 18. And I thought I did well on the test. And then I didn't get in, and I applied again 2 years later, and then they said, don't apply again. All right, Jen. So, you know, I heard talking about that cunt in that corridor when he fucking shot that bloke. That was fucking unbelievable how he's not in fucking jail. Fucking unbelievable. Who the fuck were the jury on that? Jen, my love, how art thou? Fucking geeks getting Shakespeare on us. No kisses for Gaz. Yeah, sort of something. What you mean after I'd closed? Was Ryan replying to your letters, to your emails, to your messages, to your comments? That's better. I was turning around then. Really? Yeah, the thing is, I couldn't get back on. The battery was very low. I couldn't get back on, so I thought I closed it. I'll have to have a look at that then. Tarmac, do you know where Tarmac? This is Tom. This is James, my friend. Do you know Ryan? Ryan Cunliffe, James. Not defund the by defunding the politicians by stopping all the fucking adverts. He's an American that was in Japan. He bitched about Japan. Now he's bitching in. He's gone to fucking Kenya, then Africa, and he's still bitching about Japan. Do you think, Jennifer? Do you think it was him? Really him? Did you say to him, "Stop goofing off"? That don't like fuckings anyway. No, he was a guy that was a teacher, but was always fucking bitching about Japanese. For example, he came up with the two terms. One was a gaijin hunter. So any Japanese that came up to him and like stealing language from him. And then what was the other one? Killing the dream crusher, coming to Japan. He called you a catfish. Ooh. Well, you are a bit catty, Jen. Only joking. Do you know how they catch? Do you know how they catch? I'll say that again. So they go under the water line and put their fist up a big hole to get the catfish. He was dreaming, Jen. Yesterday I had 2 fucking bottle openers on my table. I can't fucking see either one now. Gary, you're a loser. That's fucking probably JP, the fucking tithead. It's either you're the loser or you're a loser. Yeah, I don't think that's right. But it don't rhyme, but he's still a cunt. Maybe I should report him for being a fucking dickhead and see what comes back. Report. Child abuse. Okay. So I've reported Ryan for kiddie fiddling. I don't think he had a fucking proper job, to tell you the truth. He was just a complaining, moaning bitch. What's this? Oh, it's some kind of talent contest, but I can't switch it on or deal. But a very beautiful young girl. Oh, shit. Good singer, sounds Russian. Name? Well, apart from stripping some fucking air conditioning pipes, I hardly done anything today. I was just thinking of going to the airport and seeing if UPS or DHL have got a fucking office there. My thing is nothing. Oh, my comment's not showing. I'm just going to go to my page. Can some of you guys start giving me a thumbs up? I've only got one thumb down now at the moment. Can some of you guys start giving me a thumbs up? I've only got one thumb down now at the moment. Can some of you guys start giving me a thumbs up? I've only got one thumb down now at the moment. Can some of you guys start giving me a thumbs up? I've only got one thumb down now at the moment. Is that a fucking dickhead with his noodle comments again? Noodle comments again. 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 Well, that sounds fucked up now. I wonder if I've got. No, on my phone it's not fucking working. On my phone it's not fucking. Well, this air conditioner's not making this fucking room any cool. How old is this fucking noodles time? It's funny that there were some gherkins on sale, small jar of gherkins for about 200 yen, but with chilies. What do you think? Chilies and gherkins. Oh dear, another fucking dickhead. They're coming thick and fast. Well, I just saw someone on Facebook saying that he will be gone soon. Scissors. Oh. Geek put fucking shithead basic alloy into. Oh, just ban him from the. No, just put him in the bin. Go doodle your noodle. Oh, there you go. Yeah. We'll find out who he is and tell everyone that he likes Trump. No, Noodle Time, you are pathetic. Noodle Time. Oh, it's basic alloy. Well, I may be pathetic, but I'm just going downstairs now to get another bottle of this, another fucking cold glass, and then I'm going to come straight back and drink a most beautiful beer at a fantastic price, $2. And you are probably drinking fucking Budweiser, you cunt. Stop deleting. Listen, cunthead. Stop posting something fucking interesting and I won't delete your stupid fucking messengers. And I'll fucking cut your cock off with these tiny cutters. You little cunt. I think Ryan's taught one of those dogs to fucking... It can't handle. It's not an opinion. It's a stupid comment. Just to fucking. It's stupid. It makes no sense. Let's have a look at view delete. This is. I am just going to read out your last 4 comments now. You decide whether they're crap or not, okay? Crap, 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 crabbity crap, 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 crapping crap, crabbity crap, 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 crapping. Crap, 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 times crap equals crap. It's all crap. See what I mean? Just ban him from the channel. Geek is a fucking dickhead. Yes, I support America dying. Just the police part. I think they changed the flavour of Ichiban Shibori, and I think they fucked it up. To my girl. There you go. My girl. You hear that, Jen? Yeah, that played the posh guy. Yeah, that's him. Don't look at Nigel Davenport. Very dishy guy. Can you see that? Posh actor. Oh, the 85. Suppose that's a good innings, Nigel. Well done. Mm, 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 mm. What time is it now? The time doesn't come up on my fucking... Looks like I'll have to do a... But I'm on the computer. 18:45. Okay. This air conditioning doesn't seem to be working very well. Words noodle. Yes, I did, Jack. When my local used to be a fugu bar in Nakano, and I used to go in there nearly every night, but I didn't eat fugu. The staff, we became friends, and they would give me little bits of fugu or fried fugu or things like that. But the dish there, that it was a top restaurant, and all its clientele were famous. And Tako Nahana, the sumo-san, used to go there. And for one meal, for one person, it was 30,000 yen. But I think there are tastier fish without a doubt. It's just because it's poisonous. It's something to eat. They display it very nice when they slice it up. But there are tastier fish, man. When we used to do is you can get baby fugu, and there was a izakaya chain. Me and my mates used to go there with the students, and you could get these fugu, but there were no poison in them. They were very small, about this size, and they were like about 400 yen, 500 yen for about four, and they were battered, deep fried battered. and that was the cheapest way of eating a job, which I regret to this day. He offered me a job. It was 100,000 yen a week, accommodation, and all the beer I could drink plus food. I fucked up because I could have learnt an amazing trade. Plus, I had a good fucking laugh, met a lot of fucking famous people. I really fucked up there. Now, what they do, and it's ponzu, the dipping sauce, but it's just very normal. It's just that it's a poisonous fish, and they've taken out the poison so that people can eat it. Now, there are some restaurants, and my friend is very wealthy, and he asked me if I wanted to eat this poison fugu. So what they do is they leave a little bit of the poison inside the food, inside the fish. So when you eat the poison fugu, it doesn't kill you, but it just gives you a very strange sensation on your lips, as my friend said. But about 2 years ago, from one of these restaurants, they did have to take them to the hospital because they were... It's illegal, by the way. They can't do that. It's illegal. No, there's a lots of things. Uni is delicious. Uni is delicious. The liver, Kawahagi liver, that is one of the best things I've ever tasted in my life. That is beautiful, Kawahagi. There's some fish cuts of fish you can get with fish. For example, one of the most expensive fish is the toro tuna, but that's just very fatty. So, and it's like $12 for 2 pieces, and that's in a kaiten sushi. You don't. No, you don't risk your life eating it. It's very, very safe. No one has ever died eating fugu at a restaurant. They have died eating it at a different place, like someone's house, but not at a restaurant. And the other place is the restaurant where they want to risk it, and the chef will put a bit of poison in the fish, and they can risk it. Oh, get rid of this cunt. Who's this? Yeah, those guys at that shop, they actually they had a day off, and the manager and the #1 chef, they took me to a different place of Tokyo, and they took me to a friend's shop, and they treated me to a massive plate. Well, we all ate it together. It's just one really big fucking plate, massive plate of fugu. Yeah, I didn't eat it for so many years, Ed. I didn't eat it for about fucking 15 or 16 years, and about 5 years ago I started eating it. Did not realise how fucking nice that is. It does look like runny shit, agreed. No, we shouldn't. It shouldn't be runny. It should be like a little bit of semi-frozen ice cream. Yeah, I think you can, for example, in the islands, I think you can get it in the islands, maybe some parts of America on the coast. A long, long time ago, it's about 12 years. They used to, sometimes they'd have it off price, and they'd have like a box They'd have a box of it at the supermarket. And it went down to off price about 400 yen or 500 yen. So this is a long time ago. And I would buy it when it was off price. I'm looking now, but it's still not going. Now off price is about 900 yen. Yeah, it had to be fucking hard to find in Las Vegas, I guess. Unless you were very, very fucking rich and had it flowing. What was happening when, you remember like about 4 months ago, they said this fucking disease would disappear once it got warm. See, another thing of that downside of this safety thing is now, before in Japan, they would have like from 5 to 10 stations giving the customers food to sample. That's finished with now. It's not, it's finished. Oh, that's nice. So, James, you know, one of the best memories of because I looked after my kids for like, on my son until he was 4, until my daughter was 2.5. So I looked after them all the time and then worked on the evenings or the weekends. But one of my favorite things was like having a nap in the afternoon and with my son or my daughter sleeping on my chest. And that was the best part ever of being a dad, you know. I love that. I've that like hour, 2 hours sleep in the afternoon. Bit difficult doing that now with my son. I thought, why not be a car salesman? What's wrong with that? Especially a quality car salesman. I see, yeah. Oh dear. Well, Saturdays and Sundays are the main days for the salespeople, aren't they? Yeah, but surely you know that's why everyone gets Monday off, isn't it, James? Can't your wife? Well, your wife, is she off on Monday? Anyway, never mind. Now you're off. Well, fucking October. Yeah, I think it's my mate called JP. He's a fucking dickhead. Let Geek, let him back in, and then I'll fucking. I've got a few things to say. Yeah, I don't know what's the best. What Ed has said that for ages. What I need to fucking set this camera up right. That's the fucking problem. Yeah, well, this guy, I think it's JP. But what I'm going to do when things get better, I'm going to go in there, and he has a meetup, and then he invites people like me and other people to make it interesting. So I'm just going to take him. I'm just going to take all his fucking customers away from him, so he won't be able to screw them over for fucking 3 or 4,000 yen. Oh. But if I do a Google Hangout, but visitors can, they don't need 1,000 people to take part in the show. Then we'll be able to say, oh, there may be people like fucking, like Fugu Fugu. There you go. See, like, I'm just thinking it's either a fucking idiot whose posts are too fucking obvious to incite, or he's just a fucking child. Okay, just need a bit of a drive then, bit of a drive, James, and then you can get there, yeah. What about on, what's that sphincter one? What's that called? What do you call that one with the video games? No, I've seen a photograph of Ed. He's right. He's very twitch. That's it. He's very scary. Then this stupid cunt is asking why I won't fucking listen to his opinion. Because your opinion's fucking stupid, you stupid cunt. Can everyone here, can you visit Tarmac in Japan and see if you can get him some more? Boy, you should wear a mask with a fucking face like that, Ed. You fucking sick bastard. So is what do you call it? Is the Hangout on Google, is that a lot easier to set up? So Ed, who do you usually, which channel do you hang out with? Oh, this guy's too fucking stupid. I'm going to ban him from channel because he's really too fucking stupid. Okay, can you remember? Was it very easy to join a chat? I used to join the chat with some YouTubers, and they did like a best of the channel, the chats, but it was just me being funny most of the time. There was like, I think someone complained. Jen, are you still typing like this? That's Jen. This is Jen pulling the old person off the fucking keyboard. But Jen's never pissed off. I'm an angel. Are you the what? Who was that guy from North Korea? What was his name? Something Angel, wasn't it? Well, there's no point in saying that, is it, James? Because you don't drink anymore. Well, you better not, you drunken cunt. Hey, Jen, I'm losing weight, you know. I am under 109 kilos. What are you, James? You're about 100. Yeah, I was 108.7. Say actually 6'5", but I had no clothes on. I'll send you the photo later. Well, do you know the? Do you remember many years ago it came out in England about a unit, what was safer units of alcohol, and then a few years ago it came out that the guy, because the government just asked them what is we want figures for alcohol, what is safe to drink every day or in 1 week. The doctors just made it up. That's simple as that. Because they had no fucking idea. How can you have what's safe? Because every size is different. If you're working very hard, if you like, for example, the steel workers in Sheffield and other places, they would drink like 10. They'd finish their shift and drink 10 pints of fucking beer. 10 pints, just to replace the fucking liquids they were losing. No, it was like 6 units per week, wasn't it? I think me and my mate, we had we did a tally on what we drank from Thursday to Sunday. My left hand, Sunday evening, my left hand would be shaking. And we did like 70 pints over 4 days. If Ryan is lurking, I think Ryan's a very good guy, very good looking and very generous and very intelligent and a good musician. And he can pull women like no end. My Enzo, yahoo.com, Ryan. Yeah, it's not fucking. It's if you type it. I don't know. Can you type like that? How many people can type that on the phones? I can't fucking do it. I can type at decent speed on a typewriter, but I can't do that on a on a mobile phone. Ed, James, Jen. Who else is there? Geek. I don't know. No idea. Were you still walking? No, because you're a big size, James, so I don't think that's by. No, but it makes no sense because if you, but, well, it doesn't matter if it's I or not, James. If you're arrested for being pissed up, you're fucking arrested. I smacked someone inside a bar with loads of witnesses, and the police took me home in a police car. Because although I'd been drinking all night and I was drunk, I could handle it. I didn't get, when the police came in, I was still dressed nicely. I could talk to them sensibly and clear. I wasn't showing off like the other guy was. So it's not a case, it's a case of whether you can take your beer, whether you can control it once you've drunk it. But the worst thing you can ever do So you waddled away. Did you waddle away with handcuffs on, or did I can't imagine that they carried you because you're too big. Did you ever get in trouble in the army, James, and they just waved it away? They carried you, wow. Because if they didn't carry you, you could have got my waddling. You could have got my waddling trophy. Because if you waddled, then you could have got this. But you can't have it now. Was that in Ireland? We was on a motor course at Lympstone for the Royal Marines, and we went up to Scrumpy Country on the weekend. And we was one of our group was an ex-marine, a regular, and he imagined something that wasn't there. He says this girl's like was waving to him. So he went over to this place and he fucking kicked in the door of this house. This was on the second floor of these apartments. He kicked in the fucking door. Inside were like 3 young kids. So they caught several of us, but they just put it down to like fucking being in the army and everything, or being soldiers or whatever, and there was no charges. We didn't really drink until mid-20s. What with that fucking temperature? Just hang on a minute, it's only 23 degrees. It's a good job you weren't in Sheffield. And you're still smoking, you daft cunt. Looks like the army was a bad influence on you. How many years did you do? The SA-8 is a gun in it. We didn't have, when I was in the Royal Marines, we didn't have the SA-80. But I did hear a lot of people fucking complain about it. Look, if a government minister, May, has got a contract, you're going to get that fucking gun. Or whatever it is. I can't ever remember it being called the L1A1. Most most of the things that I usually did was run a lot. Yeah, the SLR, yeah. We were on a fucking training exercise once, and I fucking, when they said it's lunchtime, I fucking left the rifle on the fucking ground. What's that? We've gone from racist shit to guns. Well, I don't think those black cunts could have handled those guns. Is that all right? Ah, ladyboys. can't remember seeing any black dudes in the Royal Marine Reserve. They just gave them shit. The RSMRs, in the RSMs, they just gave everybody shit. And if you were a Pakistani or a black dude, that was just increased 10 times. Oh, true. That's a good point, yeah. But by you saying that is racist. Remember Eric the Eel? Not swimmers. Yeah, we did a landing craft course in Holland. That was quite good. The pottery while in the fucking army. I did the parachute course at Bryce Norton, and we did. I did a balloon jump, and then after that we went to do a live jump, but it was just too windy. Fucking 2 weeks of shitty weather. That was the only jump I did. We didn't do anything more. We did all the training, and but you used to fucking strap these massive canisters of sand to your legs and your back. Oh, it was fucking excellent fun. It was brilliant. Then we went to a place called Texel, which was in Denmark, I think, or Sweden. Went over on the ferry. That was a fucking good night. Yeah, the Dutch breakfast is fucking crazy. And I don't mean it's fucking good, I mean it's crazy. Fucking chocolate jams, hundreds and thousands. What did you do? Is that the bridge, is it? The bridge too far? That's why he put all that weight on. He was nicking all the fucking sandwiches. Or was Nijmegen a camp? Or was that for the Jews or the soldiers? It's a long time since I watched A Bridge Too Far. That cunt has got so many fucking things. He's given me 7 down marks. Now, the headmaster wasn't gay, but Tarmac was. Exactly. Life's not fair, Ed. Yeah. I thought there was something on my fucking face then. It's a mark on the screen. Jen, when you went to school as a 5 or 6 year old, did you have a German accent? Has anyone seen that film called Get Out? It's an English black actor who was in Star Wars, and he had a girlfriend, and they went to her parents' place, but maybe her parents like and the daughter, they like killing black people. You got that mess cleaned up. What you do? Just change your underpants? No, you went to school at 9. Wow, we left it a bit late. You went to, you went to the infants at 9. Just put on your table. Wow, it's not very good spilling fucking a gallon of beer on your table. This is what I'm on. I am on a roll. You're right, Ed, because I'm on rolled oats. Go on with Tarmac, then with his favourite German. You would like Kaiser. Oh dear. Hey. And when James said that, this is what the girl said back. Oh. Here's a good song. It's good in German as well. Fuck off. That's one down. Da, da, da. I don't. Jennifer's gone. Tarmac scared her off. James, Jen didn't know this phrase the other day, and it's a die Luft is klar. Do you understand that? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But it has a secondary meaning. The secondary meaning is it's okay. We can talk now. The coast is clear. That's right. I'm laughing at it. It was a Tom, do you miss ABBA? Everybody misses ABBA. Are you getting those beers from downstairs in the shop, Tom? Yeah, you better fucking stay off the beer for quite a few years. I saw my neighbour today as I was going to the supermarket to get some water. And her face, she was coming towards me on the left. I didn't say, she saw me first. And her mouth, I am not kidding. If you can imagine that, if you can imagine the top half of that, that was the shape of her fucking mouth. I am not kidding. Let's just say she wasn't very happy to see me. Do you think you got? Are you getting some side effects from that COVID, Tom? I don't think either. I don't think either of the ABBA guys were cute. I don't think I could live in a fucking in a moisty Thailand or moisty Philippines. I could live in a dry California though, if it just wasn't for the fucking riots. Well, that's good to hear. Did you hear about the new thing now with COVID? So if you are bald, that's another no-no. So that's another bad thing if you're bald. There's something about you've got this certain hormone in your body if you're bald. Colorado, if you can come and stay at your place, Jen. And when the fucking when people stop dropping on the floor. So now, the last few months, people have been dropping on the floor from fucking COVID, and now they're dropping on the floor from fucking police shoving them over. Yeah, so if you're bald, this was the news today. But I have got a Facebook friend in New York. He's a paramedic. And he's fat, he's black, and he's bald. And he's working in a fucking really dangerous job. So if he comes through all this, he'll have fucking done well. His name is Alex. He's got 3... Jen, you like this guy. He's got 3 kids to a Japanese wife. She fucked off back to Japan. And so she left him to raise 3 girls. Yeah, it's look. Just type it in COVID-19 bald new news. I must admit, when I was in the bar yesterday, I felt a little bit uneasy. Within 20 minutes, when I first went in, this was like the size of the gun to check the temperature. He hit me twice on the fucking head with the gun. 20 minutes later, he's taking my fucking drink and it's not even finished. 3, he dresses like a cunt. Yeah, this was in New York, Geek. Yeah, I didn't have my wits about me. I should have said, for all I know, you've had the fucking fingers inside the glass. Get me a new drink, you cunt. You know, like a Velociraptor. You know what a Velociraptor is? They're the little dinosaurs that they Oviraptor. They steal eggs. So I just wonder if there's a if there's a term for this drink stealing cunt. Come on, geek, come up with it. What's a Greek word for a Japanese drink stealing cunt? Oh, I'll have to have a word with. Was her husband black? Yeah, but in England now they're talking about fining people who don't wear masks. With the fucking people that are dropping dead in England, they say up to 65,000 people have died in England. You shouldn't need to be warned to wear a fucking mask. Uso klepto. I like that one. But I think the oldest one is in university now, his daughter. Fucking hell, I didn't know there was some beer left in that one. Yeah, it certainly sounds like a fox to me, Jen. That takes some doing, doesn't it? But then, you know, put your money where your mouth is. I think this thing's fucked up. I need to get a fucking fan. Kit and caboodle. That's a good Uber Alles is a good German drinking song. Jen, I had to listen to that Ein Prosit for 6 hours a night, 4 nights a week for 1 year. And I still only know Ein Prosit. The ones that we used to sing the German songs. One was when Hindenburgs go boom. Well, the what do you call them? Those Ma Baker. That was a good German song. Those guys were German. Spare Berserk. There was. Do you know the word Berserk? There was a tribe of there was a tribe of people in Germany called the Berserkers. Everybody remembers Kraftwerk, Tom. Even Donald Trump. Any news on Trump on CNN? Hong Kong restaurant group's COVID-19 Bible sweets the world.
In this unprecedented crisis, hospitality is being reinvented. COVID-19 has changed everything.
The Four Seasons is one of New York's poshest hotels.
I was just going to watch a film or watch a news of someone that they said they're doing something, you know, the restaurants, because they've got to sit apart from each other. They're doing a new plan or something. Merkel was from East Germany. I saw something today that reckoned that Donald Trump might be gone very soon. What do you think, Ed? Probably not in this area. We can only hope, Jen. If someone like put a bullet in his head, do you think they'd fucking bother trying to find out who did it? Which just shows how evil they are, Pen, doesn't it? Yeah, Biden shouldn't be fucking in that position. I wouldn't say just as bad, but he's fucking... He's part of the same fucking material, isn't he? They were saying now they've put those 4 coppers on, charged them with murder. They want to do the same thing with the young black girl that was shot in her own bed. I just thought, because Joe Biden, he puts his hands on his shoulder. So when he's there, Joe Biden, he puts because he's tall as well. So he starts off like this with his hands on the shoulders, and then he gradually works his way down towards the grabbing of the pussy. Charismatic public school alt. Anybody know what a front end engineer is? All right, see you, James. Yeah, I saw a clip of that. I just saw the first few seconds of that video. He's sent a drone up looking inside an abandoned school. I'm still looking at the old comments on the fucking thing here. I'm looking at the old comments on the phone. The rest of this year, especially if they're having to find people to wear masks, because I'm sure that's the main reason why it's been so low in Japan, because everybody's got this habit of wearing masks. And if they're not going to do it in America, Europe, and the United Kingdom, because it looks like Sweden tried to do it their way, and it turns out they had the highest per capita death in the world. Yeah, it's been between, in the last week or so, it's been as low as 20 and up to 85, I think. But it's still, like I said, a few deaths. They had 12 deaths one day recently. But it's getting a bit warm now, Ed. I just might go downstairs and get another one. There's not about 20 minutes left on the phone. 20%. I'll have to look at those comments, what Jem was on about yesterday. Yeah, Gail, can I ask you again to click on the thumbs up, because I don't know if this affects getting any ads on the live broadcast. So if you can just click that thumbs up, please. Because I've still got 7 down here. Seven down, 5 up. If you've got any... Well, they've had this lockdown now for several months, and they're still getting hundreds of people fucking dying in these countries. So there's something fucking, basically fucking wrong. Not, well, I don't know if it was Ryan, but whoever it was, that cunt with the fucking noodles. But I think it's the guy that I know in fucking Nagoya who's doing it, actually, because he's a vindictive cunt. No, I don't think Ryan would fuck about like that. He's got better things to do. Nope, I don't think Tokyo-san would do that. It is someone closer to home. Tom, did you give me a thumbs up, pal? On the thumb, on the hand. Penn, are you still in Albania? Oh, what's that? Is that my phone? Oh. What's happening here with the phone? Yeah, I'm sure there's one or two places that have like opened up and immediately they've got problems. But you can't really say what the fuck is happening in England with all these people dying in America. Yeah, the job centre was very busy yesterday when I went in. So it looks like I will have to fucking do it by myself. Or I do have 7 lines on the lotto, maybe 9, 10 lines on the lotto today. Are you talking about Seattle, or are you talking about Albania? Did they speak any other language? Did they speak Russian in Albania? Sorry if I asked that before. Ah, okay. I guess Italian is easier to learn than Russian or German. Like I said before, I think that if there would be someone in the army that was pissed off with, the armed forces must have loads of fucking snipers. Oh, yeah. think the only Greek guy would know is Yazoo or Yaz. I think that you got to get credit. Is it Greeks or is it Turks? Who takes the credit for the kebab or the gyro? It's amazing, isn't it, how some people just still cannot see the. See, thanks, Jez. Cannot see the problem. You know, they're still blaming black people for their problems when it's quite obvious that the police are just fucking so bad. I used to like the Greek salad. That was nice. Did you know that the is it Birth of a Nation, Willis, whatever his name is, the blacks in America, they were advancing. They were working hard. They were getting educated. They were getting positions in town halls, in city halls. And then this came about, this fucking horrible film, and then they just fucking kicked the shit out of them. And they wonder why they're fucking angry. And you get these Karens that come out. There's a socialite in New York, very posh lady. She's phoning the police on a woman just because she sat on a fucking park bench. This has got to be taught down to this woman. So even though the ones that own a lot of shit, they're still unhappy. I don't know. God, I'm looking at the 4 pictures of me below this. Doesn't look too good. Do you want to see? Well, you can't see. I can't show it to you. Yeah, but it's not the people with stuff. They're not getting the $7. I just read that's been in place like fucking over 10 years, hasn't it? That's $7. That's ridiculous. You know, given the rent cost of apartments in rent on both coasts. Yeah, he's also he's so rich and he's a fucking megalomaniac as well. Yeah, I just look at that cunt. He makes me vomit. I just want to put wait. I don't know if you know that word, Jen, but the Germans have they have a phrase. I don't know if you know it, love it. It's like someone's face that is deserved of a punch or needs. I hope his new wife fucking rips him off as well. That would be great. That $33 billion that fucking Warren Buffett gave Yeah, just typed it in Google Translate. Oh, you know it. Backpfeifensicht. Backpfeifensicht. Maybe they should just shorten it to Bezos cunt. They should put that up all over fucking America. Put that phrase across his fucking poster. Same with Trump. Trump and him together. I'm just gonna get a beer. And a new glass. So, Pen, are you going to be getting on a flight soon? Or a plane soon? This week? Next? So, are you going to be working when you get back? Yeah, I don't think I'd like to get on a fucking flight soon. Even if I win on the lottery tonight. So you'll have to fly here, Jen. Yeah, all the bars here now, well, the ones I've been in, well, I haven't been in many because they've been closed, but they've got the stickers all over the floor about where you can. It says, is it awkward, like, Friday, Saturday? He goes, yep. So now they're opening at 4 o'clock, and I can't remember if he said they were closing at 10 or 12. Oh, excuse me. I'm sure Well, probably right, Jim, but you won't wear fucking masks. But you know, they just got to keep. If it, you know, if the fucking rates start shooting up, they'll have to close. And like I said, there's going to be a massive fucking, what do you call it? Depression. Oh, without a doubt, yeah. But simply, someone has got to fucking have the disease first before they can pass it on to someone else. And that needs... Relax! And you, I don't know, in these hospitals, I'm sure they're fucking passing it to each other in the hospitals. This was happened with sepsis. You know, but when you think about it, a lot of countries, especially America and the United Kingdom, they didn't even have fucking equipment for the fucking staff to use. Well, I think what they should do is shoot them. Simple as that. Just shoot them. Because that just... If, for example, let's just say they think they can't get it or they won't be affected by it, and so they don't need to wear masks, then they're not caring about the follow-on where they could pass it on to other people. So we can start with the coppers. Having said that, I don't wear one because I'm in Japan, it's safe. But if I was in Europe, America, England, I'd be wearing I either wouldn't be going out or I would be wearing a mask. So in Sweden, are the rates still rising in Sweden because of the experiment that they did? Well, it doesn't look like it's going away for fucking at least 2 years, does it? What's it like in Hawaii? Because I'm hoping to win on the lottery tonight. Is it good in Hawaii? Or as my friend who wanted to teach me shit said, is it good in Hawaii? Well, I certainly don't want to fucking take a chance on it. They should try it on they should try it out on the place and call it turd immunity. Well, I think that's one good thing about Americans is that they don't travel overseas, very few, so maybe I can get 6 months. Like I say, I've been thinking about getting a job, either driving for the for small schools or driving for healthcare places, But it's still at the back of my mind, you know, I could get it. I know I've got white privilege as it comes to COVID. And I'm eating healthier now. The old rolled oats, avocado, bananas. How can fucking Trump's approval rating still be over 40%? Yeah, I don't have the hair privilege, unfortunately. And I got a big pair of scissors today in the... Can you see all those spots all over my head, Jen? Is that cancer or what? Can you see them? Liver spots. And I just got these big pair of fucking shears and I was just fucking cutting away cutting away at my head. And they were quite sharp actually, they worked quite well. Liver spots it's alright, isn't it? Liver spots. You don't die from that, do you? Even though my dead mate had them. Isn't it? Well, I'm hoping it's a bloody age thing. Now they're homeless. Okay, I believe you, Jen. I'll believe you, Nurse Jen. Seeing as you've got all the Jen. Look at that. My fucking beer's at the edge of this table. It's in a... I might be doing a Tom and knocking it over. They're just all fucking brainwashed, Pen. The stupid fucks. You know, like this is really, you know, from the... I think the Amish is the same thing, isn't it? The Amish and the Mormons and I don't know what other groups they have, but when you can just, when your child of like 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and they're going with their mates, this is fucking bullshit. And they would rather fuck their child off than stand by their child. What fucking nonsense is that? That is a cult. That is brainwashing. There's no other word for it. If you would give up your child for your religion, then that's a cult. All right, Tom. Take care, pal. So I try not to put sugar. How many sugars do you put? Who's watching? How many sugars do you put in your tea or your coffee? I used to put one sugar in, but then I cut down. We need to put a robot inside Jim Biden. Joe Biden. So we can get him to fucking initiate a massive tax cut for the rich people, pay rise for the poor people. Is that two level or two heaped spoons, Jen? The dodgy Egyptian I used to work with had 5 sugars. I'm sure it's fucking drug related. Oh, that sounds all right, yeah. I used to make Italian food, Italian meat for the spaghetti or dishes, I'd put some cloves in. I used to like that, and fennel. I would love to have a fucking kitchen, a nice big house, kitchen, and a fucking garden to grow stuff. I'm just reaching that age. And an 18-year-old girl to sit on my face in the corner. Homemade chai, yeah. Like I said, I worked in the German bar. We used to have these little fucking bags, and we'd boil them with the wine. They're quite good, those. I could drink those fuckers, especially in winter time. That's better than the fucking. That's better than the cheap Bovril at the football matches. Now, if you're in the football games in winter, what do you drink in the stadium? Because it's 4 hours. What do you drink for that? What do you do to keep warm? I should make that one of my. I should put that on my to-do list. Go to a big football game in America. I think that'd be pretty exciting, actually. No, well, my friend offered me a piece of land. But the thing is, the fucking exchange rate is so piss poor. And he offered it like 2.5 million yen, which is maybe $25,000. And because there's a load of crap on it. And but I think if the pound went back up to $2 or 200 yen, I think I'd buy it. Would I have enough money? I think I would. That's what, from dinner outside in the yard or outside in you went to a restaurant? Yeah, that's it. Penny, it's just like I said, the main target now is like staying alive. And like we were talking before, when like the new thing that came out with like it's bald. So like my mate Alex in New York, who's a medic, he's overweight, he's bald, and he's black. So poor cunt. I'm just bald and overweight, but I'm with the black people. Only 10 people allowed in the restaurant. Yeah, we were just talking about that before, Dash, and the way it's going, like they're not. It's not gonna fucking. These companies, they're not going to be able to make it unless if the landlords can afford it. It's not to. But well, last night, or maybe you're watching, it was 35.8. And they've got the marks on the floor. They were like fucking even do X's on the ceiling. So if you can get onto the ceiling, you're laughing. Did anyone see that? I forget what the guy was. I couldn't figure out. He got like a green mask on. a heart-shaped mask, and then like he took away the front part here. I was drinking on the ceiling. We all remember that. Who was that guy who did that song? His daughter's been shagging an old guy. Yeah, 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 yeah. The Spider-Man's bar. Yeah, I agree, Dash. It's we all need to fucking Lionel Richie. That's it. So we all need to fucking make a living. We all need to go out. These people, businesses need to make money. They need to employ people. Oh, it's fucking dodgy, innit? But I don't want it. I don't want it to be a free for all because I know there'll be cunts knocking at this fucking door saying, "Where's the Wakura Santa?" Because the Japanese are racist. They make they make American police look like Mother Teresa, and she carried a razor. I always because his daughters are light skinned, and I always thought it was like they were like from him and his wife, because I think his wife's blonde, but they adopted the daughters, I believe. Can you, Jennifer? Well, you imagine being in the restaurant. You imagine being in the restaurant and shouting to a table, "Oi, Julie, your dad's on phone. He says you're adopted." I'm getting dafter. Well, me and my brothers, we all look alike, Dash, because we got this nose. We've got this nose. It's the Firth nose, the ski slope nose. So we all have that nose. Me and my brothers and my sister. You can't see the comments. Oh my god! Are you watching on the phone, Dash? It's when my top lip, just a bit of loose skin. When they were born, they both had the same fucking piece of skin. Is that a problem with iPhone or something? Yeah, well, yeah, well, if you're half brothers, they don't usually look like each other. They're all off and off. But you would think they could do though if they got the same mum or the same dad. No, the same mum. Yeah, if they got the same mum, yeah. Yeah, well, they definitely. I'm not sure how that works with the cleft lip, how it happens. But well, they all know that they're definitely bloody related, don't they? So what did you have at that restaurant then, Dash? I went to the there's a company they make called the Nagoya Yakitori. No, do they have tuna? Do they have sashimi as well? That place. So I went to the Nagoya Nagoya Banana Company, and that's when I took me mate a load of bananas. Today I went back and I got some walnuts. And what did they call those expensive nuts that they grow in California that use all the water? The almonds. So I'm getting some very healthy food inside. Is your mum white American, Jen? Yeah, I read that, but it's fucking pricey. So I bought 500 grams. I bought a pound of fucking almonds and 400 grams of walnuts. Ah, there you go. So you do look a bit different then, yeah. To be honest, I think that a lot of the times the daughters take after the dad and the boys take after the mums. But both of my kids are white Japanese. They're not Japan. They don't look Japanese at all. My daughter had to dye her hair. For this shop job, but it looked really good at the back. I could only see the back. It looked like a dark silver. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I think I saw both. Dash. Yeah. What are you related? Are you related? Oh, allergic to nuts? My daughter, when she was born, she had green eyes. I think they change all the time. Yeah, my son did. Yeah, he got picked on a lot because I think he might be on the autism scale. So even though he was big, he was still picked on. So he couldn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Anyway, it doesn't work well for half kids. Yeah. And I saw this video once. It's on YouTube about half kids. I cried when I saw this video, and you just think if you've done the wrong fucking thing, by having kids here, because the Japanese kids and they can be cunts without a doubt. But my daughter was a lot stronger. And this school is like over 90% go to university at this school. My daughter was the class leader, boys and girls. So she's well respected and she's fucking tough. And she's smart. She's very smart. Yeah, I think with the black half kids, they might be a little bit tougher or scarier. I remember, look at that girl that won the Miss Japan. They're still giving her shit. The thing is, even though she doesn't look Japanese, she's fucking Japanese. She only speaks Japanese. Her heart is Japanese. The way she thinks, dance, walks. She's Japanese. My kids are Japanese. It's why these fucking stupid cunts can't understand it. My son stabbed this guy was always picking on him, and so my son stabbed him in his arm with his fucking pencil. He didn't do that again. Yeah, they've always been in Japan. That's the kids who were born here. They've always been in Japan. They'll stay here. I'm glad they're not in fucking England. That's the one thing with bullies. They just don't give up, do they? Until they stopped. There was one in our group from our pub. He thought he'd have a go at me, and he challenged me, and I just grabbed hold of his hair, and I put my boot and my fist into his fucking face, and he went to the toilet. My mate come back, and he goes, "There's this kid in there, just all cut up and everything." I said, "Yeah, it were me." But he did. But that kid after then, he couldn't face me because I'd given him a good fucking beating, because he was always fucking mouthing off, always being a fucking smart ass. But then when it reverses, they can't say anything. They can't look at you. But fuck him. Yeah, that kid, we were talking about it. My wife fucking ran upstairs crying, and I just said, "Well done, Enzo." But in America, you would look white there, though, Jem, wouldn't you? Were you bigger than the other girls, Jen? And boys? Yeah, it just shows you, doesn't it, what people are like. I was sticking up for this guy against the fucking school bully, and but kids are like that, aren't they? The bad kids are like that. I still want to fucking punch his face in. Dash, what age were you when you went to Australia? Three? How did you manage to speak all those languages? How many did you learn at home? Well, when I was like 30, I went to London, and the London people, they never stopped taking the piss out of me because I'm from Yorkshire and this is the accent that we've got. They never stopped. It was fucking non-stop every fucking day. And it's vice versa. If someone's fucking stupid enough to go from London up north, it's the same fucking thing. It's just human nature to mimic people. It's just human nature that I think Australians get it when they go to London. They just go throw another Barbie on the barbecue, mate, and it's just non fucking stop. You know, you just got to roll with it. Digger. Did you go to university and do some more languages then, Dash? Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. There was a guy on I met. He's called Natural, and he bumped into me when I was taking some money to my homeless friend. And he's got this channel, and he's got maybe between 30 and 40 people watching him. And so we were talking about doing a barbecue. He took Iwama to maybe to that restaurant I used to go to. He took him in there, and Iwama was having a really good time. He was enjoying himself. And I said, and I've suggested to this guy that we should do a barbecue with Iwama. Who the fuck is this? So you joined the army young then? There was a guy on here earlier tonight called Tarmac James, a friend of mine, and he was in the army for a few years. And how he got in the army, it was a choice: go to prison or join the army. So he went in the army. He is. Are you getting a pension, Dash? So, Jen, did he remarry or get a girlfriend? Or any of your